Hello everybody, and welcome back to Space Engineers. I am Red from the Sandbox Robots crew, and I am on a planet. I am on a fucking planet right now. This is... How crazy is this? How insane is all of this madness? I'm turn the sound down because it's so fucking loud. But look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. There's so much going on. There's grass, there's foliage, there's trees, like holy shit. Oh my god. This is amazing. I'm so excited right now because planets is such a monumental investment that they've given us that there's so much you can do with it, and there's just so much excitement that finally we're gonna be on planets. We're gonna start our bases, our survivals, our entire empires on planets where you actually continuously mine resources, then go out into the rest of the galaxy and do some crazy shit. This is amazing. Yeah, I mean, planets is the biggest part of this update, literally, both like figuratively and literally. Literally the biggest part and figuratively the biggest part because we've been waiting for planets for so fucking long. But if we go into the G menu, they actually added some new things. What it primarily is the atmospheric thrusters. So I'll go to Atmo. And as you can see, there's a large atmospheric thruster and a small. And if you just look at this thing, so you can see right here, there's the large atmospheric thruster, which is great for thrusting around, actual movement, more power. And then there's the smaller ones, which are better for maneuverability. So moving around a little bit at a time, rather than accelerating beyond like light speed, is kind of what these things are all about. It's about just, they're not super powerful, but honestly, you don't need that much power to just move around. It's what it is. But it's really cool that they added that. They added atmospheric thrusters to give you more power, or give you more, you know, thrusting capability within an atmospheric setting. So if you take these out into space, they'll actually just not work at all. They function off of atmosphere. So you do have to have that. I mean, they do have to be powered up and everything like that. This is like a starting survival where it's like habitable planets and shit, and it's like construct stuff, do these. It's so frickin' cool. I really like it. I mean, it tells you like ice for oxygen and hydrogen for fuel. It's so pretty, and I think I'm going to do like a survival series on my live stream or something like that and kind of put it up on YouTube as well. This is just so beautiful. I really love this. I'm so excited that Planets has been involved. But moving on from that, they have so many different things that they have going on in this solar system alone, because this is a solar system, and as you can see, I'm going to come around. I'm in spectator cam right now. You can see just this planet alone has a lot of diverse ecosystems. So it has mountains with snow on them. It has the plains and the other mountains. It has forests. It has deserts. It has canyons, crevasses. It has everything. It has everything it needs to be a planet. So this is like a tundra. This right here is a tundra, but the sun doesn't move, so it'll never get to that side. There's plenty of stuff on all of this. I made sure the sun didn't move because it was going to be really annoying. It has its own moon, so it's basically like Earth. Like, you're starting on Earth and you're going out into the galaxy. This is fucking so cool. And then there's Mars right here that has its own look and atmosphere and everything like that, but it doesn't have any atmosphere. So this actually, you need a helmet on. It has its own little moon, which has this solid... So they couldn't do water, but what they did do is they did solid water. Basically just frozen. It's just ice. So instead of having a fluid look to it, it still has the shimmer of water would have, but it's completely solid. So if you were to come to this planet and start mining, you would get all of this water, which would be ice, which is turned into hydrogen and oxygen. There's one more planet out here, which is Venus, or at least I associate it with Venus. I doubt it really is Venus. I'm going to show it to you real quick. Let's see how fast I can get out here. And so you can see this has its own atmosphere. It's actually going to freeze up my system a little bit coming into the atmosphere so hot. Because this actually has its own foliage and everything too. It's not just It's not just barren. It's not rocky. It's not empty. The trees should start reappearing pretty soon. Because I'm going to be honest, planets are pretty hard on your system. I have a pretty good computer. I built mine and everything like that. Used some of the latest parts from like a year ago, which are probably obsolete. But yeah, like, I mean, it's pretty harsh on your system. I had to turn everything down to medium. But look at it. Look, there's trees here. There's so much going on. I wonder if I can see anything else. Nope, I just see the purple flowiness. It kind of actually bothers me. It looks like a neuron. I don't know. It, like, concerns me. But, being in space. And so there's another little moon right here as well that has its own solid water. Yeah, and so this is at least this one starting area that has these planets and everything like that. I'm going to show you at least one other starting area, or maybe two, so you can kind of see what the base building looks like and how they built up the base. So, let's jump into that right now. Alright everybody, welcome back. And so this is the Earth, starting Earth base, where you actually have a little base, you have a couple of, what is clicking? You have a couple of ships, so you have a grinding ship, well, not a grinding ship, but you have a mining ship, you have a fighter, and you have a welder ship. So all of these all together will actually help you out in starting out stuff like that, but if you don't want to use a base or anything, you're going to have to build your own stuff. And I've seen a couple of people who do some videos on like what you'll need for surviving in atmospheric conditions like this, and I'll probably look and do a build as well, so look out for that video too. But look at how cool this is. This has like ramps and shit. Like, it has solar panels for like when the sun rotates out. It's got like a welding depot over here so you can weld your ships back together. There's a laser antenna. There's like ships that need to be built right here. Like, holy shit, what is going on? And if I turn this thing off, you can see that there's actually like enemy forces further out. So if I do F8, you can see everything's kind of all janky, but we're going to fly out here and we're going to look at this processing plant. And so this is a unfriendly processing plant from SPRT development or something like that, but it's an ore processing plant and has a minigun on it and everything like that, and you can commandeer, oh god, it's got a rocket thing too. You can commandeer the shit out of this and use it for yourself. Let's go look at their headquarters. I went through the planet to make this a lot easier. And they're on the other side of the planet, too. What is this? Oh god, it's rendering. So right now it's just a little light, but I promise you in the next few moments it should render in. It should, at least. Very strange. But yeah, that's supposed to be their headquarters, probably a bigger base or anything like that. Oh, look at the tiny trees from the savannah. These are so cool. But yeah, I mean, that's one of the starting zones. They pretty much, everywhere you go, like if you do a starting zone, like on a different planet, like this is what they give you. They'll give you this starting station. They give you some of those ships. And they just change up the environment. So here on Earth, like, you'll have a lot more bountiful resources. It'll be a lot easier to start. If you go to, like, Mars or something like that, or the moon, your resources are going to be much more limited. But that is it for today's update, guys. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this one. This is a super exciting update with the whole planets finally being introduced and new developments for this entire thing. I'm super happy. I cannot wait to do more videos about planets and like things you build on planets and just survival series. Like, it'll be fantastic. But I hope you all enjoyed this. As usual, I am Red from the Send More Robots crew. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you liked. Tell me how if you enjoyed it or anything like that. If you haven't subscribed already and you're watching this, go ahead and subscribe. I mean, what does it hurt? It's 10 more minutes of an awesome day.